It's a now familiar phrase from the former president.
And the Clinton socks case, you know what that is, right? The famous socks case, the Clinton socks case.
But what do Bill Clinton's socks have to do with Donald Trump's indictment? Take it back to the 90s and the Clinton administration, when former President Clinton talked and talked to a historian about, well, everything. Politics, diplomacy, Monica Lewinsky, nearly 80 conversations in total, all on tape. The historian, in his book, writing Clinton showed him the tapes in his secret hiding place, the socks drawer of his closet. A conservative group called Judicial Watch sued, saying Clinton's tapes should be considered presidential records and the National Archives should take them back. Clinton argued these tapes were personal and not presidential. In other words, more like a diary. And in 2012, a federal judge sided with him, saying it's not the archives that can designate what's presidential, writing that responsibility is solely left to the president. And that is the argument former President Trump is making now.
We have the Presidential Records Act. It's all under the Presidential Records Act, as it should be.
It's not just a political defense for him, but a legal one. In court filings, his attorneys making the case Mr. Trump used the Presidential Records Act to keep all those classified documents.
But these cases are barely alike.
There's a big difference. The audio tapes, anything that the Clintons allegedly kept, are not agency documents that are labeled as classified.
And that is the biggest distinction here. Mr. Clinton's tapes were not classified government documents, unlike the top secret files Mr. Trump allegedly kept.
Diaries, memories, mementos, journals, anything he creates is personal. These are classified documents that were created by the CIA, by the FBI, by the DOD. So that is a huge distinction.
And that's why Mr. Trump was charged with violating the Espionage Act, because those documents relate to national security. In the Clinton instance, the Justice Department didn't get involved. It was an outside organization that sued. In the Trump case, of course, it's DOJ prosecutors bringing those federal charges. And Mr. Clinton was never subpoenaed for those recordings. Mr. Trump was for his documents, now accused of ignoring that subpoena and keeping the sensitive material.
Arguably, once DOJ got involved, that was the point of no return. If the documents are classified or national defense information, then the Presidential Records Act simply may not provide any protections to anybody who takes those documents and holds on to them and even conceals them.
Many legal experts say that if Mr. Trump had handed those documents back when the archives asked, it's unlikely he'd be facing any charges at all.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.